So,
What did she say that you felt that was real?
um, she's just like if you do like make it out of this, then you can inspire a lot of people.
Real life, real life. If that ain't real life,
If it ain't real life, just say real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street stars. We back here with Amora Lex, aka CPA lady, CPS lady. I'm sorry, and we're trying to get away from that, but that's how you got famous, and so we have
Yeah,
to, you know,
understandable.
continue to say stuff like that. So we wanted to have this talk for you to respond back to what Jaguar and you got into it about, right? And this is kind of just a response of how you were really feeling that day, right?
Yeah.
And
As far as, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I would just wanted you to be able to get your side out, and how you were feeling about things that day.
Truthfully, like everything she said had nothing to do with like me crying or anything, because I was already, you know it's a lot of trauma to unpack and unbag. And I do feel like, truthfully, like me doing all my interviews kind of definitely did help with my healing, because it also opened me up to some of my flaws too. But as far as Jaguar, I have mixed emotions about it, because I'm not gonna lie, some things she definitely was saying was like real as fuck, and I'm not even gonna beat you. Some stuff
Right.
she was saying was real. A lot of the stuff, like some stuff she was saying didn't apply to me, but also a lot of the things she was saying was her projecting onto me.
What
So,
what did she say that you felt that was real?
um, she's just like if you do like make it out of this, then you can inspire a lot of people. And then at first, because okay, I had to sit there and like really listen to her, because I can take constructive very well, and I can listen very well. So at first, she's like, um you're not a mother. And it was two ways that I took that. And the first one was, okay, this bitch is tripping, she got me fucked up. And then the second one was saying, I was thinking, okay, maybe she's not saying like, oh, I'm not a mother, like I'm just like, shitty mom or anything like that. Because I'm not gonna let anybody discredit me for all the 11 years that I put in by myself. But
Right.
I think she was also saying that, she wasn't saying like, oh, I'm not a mother, but she was saying what I had already said, which is I'm not the mother that I want to be, which stemmed, to me doing, what I did in the first place, so I can get on my feet, be able to provide the things that can open and expand my kid's mind, because we can't do that being in the hood, you know. Um, and then she's just like, well, she did call me beautiful, so, but she definitely did say some things, and
So who's
it's
that?
one
Who's
of
that? Who's that in the background? So,
these are my two twins. So a lot of people like, yeah, I did take all of my kids to CPS, but when I found, people that could take my children for me, I did keep my twins, because they're only two. They'll be three tomorrow. So happy early birthday to them. But they can't defend themselves. They don't know what's happening. They can't explain. They can't speak up for themselves. And I can't trust their dad to love them. Obviously, for obvious reasons, he didn't care that I was taking them to CPS, because I called him, you know, beforehand, and he said, "Oh well, I'm having a baby with my new girlfriend, and I'm not trying to deal with the twins." And he was like, "Take them to CPS." He told the cops the same thing. But I do have my twins, and I do have them with me as I'm moving from place to place. And is it easy? Absolutely not. Do I want to be having them with me moving place to place? No, absolutely not. Yes, ma'am. Here you go.
do you feel like the twins are in the best hands right now with you?
Yes, because although it's not like the best ideal situation, they're still clothed, they're still fed. We stay warm. Um, And you know, there are times where sometimes I find myself in the car because you know it's I find myself in the car, but so I do have the love and support sometimes from supporters who will send donations here and there, and I'll use that to get us a hotel room. Like we were in the hotel for what the last 3 days, 3 4 days, and then last night, they actually went with my mom. My mom, she's an older lady. She's getting older. She's getting sick. She's getting older. She's getting sick, and she's still working. She's still working long hours, and she don't get off till like 1 in the morning. So, I was very grateful for her doing that. So, pretty much, and where my mom is right now, um, my mom's getting ready to move out where she's at right now, but the family that she's with, we don't have the best relationship. So, but we did come to an agreement that instead of, times I find myself in the car, that every night, unless I have a hotel room, every night, my mom will get my daughters, when she gets off work, so that way they can sleep in the house with her. And, I don't mind crashing out in the car, it's just a way of survival. I don't have a lot of people that I can call on because when I went viral, to be honest, it's not even just the fact that a lot of people were mad that I gave the kids up. They were mad about the attention. So I don't have anybody that I can trust. Everybody that I knew, even since 6th grade, who actually knew what I was going through, tried to cope me through it a couple times. And sometimes, it's just everybody that I know, they turn their back on me. And if they do see me, it's not for good intentions. They just want to be seen or, want to say, hey, they're talking to Amora Lex because my face is plastered everywhere.
Right. Well, real life, we've tried to help you out as much as we can. We're trying to put your story out, and help you financially and I'm glad your Cash App is up so people can help donate to, help you put yourself in a better position. Um,
Yeah. And I
you
am really grateful for you guys doing that
right,
because, there's a stigma out there that I'm lazy and I don't want to work.
yeah,
I'm putting in so many applications, but when I tell you, apparently it's just, a lot of these companies here, not even if I wasn't viral, like everybody is struggling to find a job out here right now. It's so bad. But when I finally do, it's the whole, you're so viral, you'll be a distraction to the workplace or a liability to the company. So I actually tried to go strip. They rioted the damn strip club. Like, really? They rioted the strip club. They went up there and it's, mind you, I fear nobody. So I was still going to dance, but the club wouldn't allow it because, like I said, it was a liability and insurance thing as well. But they came up there with locks, knives, locks, and socks, rocks and socks, and mace. So some of them weren't just trying to do damage to me. Like people actually have been actually trying to get on me. John Gotti.
who's that in the car? Who's that?
John Gotti. He's my dog.
Oh, okay. So you have your dog with you also.
Yes. Yep. A lot of people were also mad about that because on the outside it looks like, oh, she's so messed up. She got rid of the kids and kept the dog. That's not the case. So I guess while I'm here with you all, I guess I'll clarify that too. Um, me and my kids, we've already had a really rough year. We've lost everything due to no fault of our own, um, toys, clothes, everything. So my boys did ask me that if I can hang on to at least one thing for when they return.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying not to cry, y'all. But anyway, they said if I could hold on to one thing is, for when they return is, hold on to John Gotti because, he is family, he's family. So I kept my promise. I've been holding on to my dog and he's been right here with me. And then I did find somebody to foster him for a couple months. But I actually just went and picked him up last month and his bones was showing.
Mm.
They were not taking care of him. I took my dog. I snatched my damn dog. I took my baby. And we've just been figuring out since. And he's aggressive. He bites. So he's trying to attack the people walking by the car. But
What type of dog is he?
Blue Gotti.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up. In the interview, you were rocking back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
What? Why were you doing that? Why were you rocking back and forth?
So for me, I can't stay still. Like you might not be able to see it. Like I might have rocked a little bit just on this interview alone right now.
Hmm.
But I'm actually kind of just fidgeting with my pants. Like I always move. It's just something I've done. But as far as the rocking per se, you growing up in a lot of the traumatizing things that I've gone through, I would find myself in a corner. I would find myself in a corner, or I would rock myself as I'm crying. I would rock myself to sleep. So it kind of just became something that I've done. So I've done it all through middle school, all through high school. I'm either rocking back and forth like this, or I'm rocking side to side. It's just how always, and it just became something that I just can't stop.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.